Training, informative presentation, advanced public speaking, 3325. Can y'all introduce yourselves?
Sally, Ashley's mom.
Tu nombre, Abuelita.
Manuel Valdez.
Alejandra Caballero.
José Manuel Valdez.
And William.
William Valdez.
Alright, guys.
Come and listen to mommy. Come and sit down for real. You sit here and listen.
Okay, so have y'all ever encountered a time where you have to decorate or put something together and you're really low on money?
Yes.
Okay. Well, today I'm going to go over some quick how-tos on how to make a quick picture frame for your wall that's decorative instead of having to go buy one, or making a quick dry erase board. First things you're going to need a folder or some colorful piece of paper that you like, or maybe even felt or fabric or an old pillowcase. You're going to need an old picture frame that you don't need anymore. Some sort of memorabilia. I'm going to use an old record, or you can use maybe a gold medal or just something that you want to have displayed in your walls. This is my piece of fabric that I'm using for one of the frames, and then a second photo frame. The first thing you're going to do, and the first thing we're going to work on, is the picture frame to decorate on the wall. Now you can decorate your picture frame by repainting it. This one has already been repainted once. As you can see, it's wood on the back, white on the front. Now, in order to get it correct, you're going to have to cut it out. I've already pre-cut the felt out already. It's really simple. You can just take your necklace or your gold medal or your disc and you put it however you want. I'm putting it so it shows the side, "Love me tender." And you just put it square in the center. The next thing you do is you're going to take your pre-cut fabric or folder and also put it in there. Now you're going to notice if you go ahead and put down the backing for
Your helper.
Yes, my helper. For the photo frame, it's going to be too loose. And when it's too loose like that, your disc is going to be falling down, so it's not going to be centered. So what I'm going to do is I got 2 extra pieces of paper just to thicken it. And then you go ahead and put your backing. It's very easy. And there you go. Simple, easy decoration for your wall.
Nice.
Nice job.
What are we going to do with the folder?
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a quick dry erase board. Now, with my little helper here, I always have a bunch of... Yes, thank you. I always have a bunch of errands or to-dos that I need to do throughout the day. And while we do have smartphones, we don't always remember to check our smartphones. And it's nice to have something in your kitchen or in your bathroom hanging up with whatever you have to get done that day. So I'm going to take another old photo frame. This one already has a picture in it, but we're not going to use that picture. Now for this, you can just take your old folder. I'm ripping mine down the middle.
He's going to drink that glass.
Mine. Hey, this is too long. No, please.
into the frame. So for this one, you won't need the extra pieces of paper because it's already pretty thick. You fold them back down.
I want to learn how to do that.
Now that you have a solid color in the back, you can take a dry erase marker. I use Crayola washable markers. They work just as well, and they don't have as bad of an odor. And you have a quick dry erase board. How to.
Alright.
Thank you.
How do you erase it?
Or you can just take your finger.
Apenas que les pongan a la televisión allá.
Okay, so there's another idea that we can do. And I did this a lot when I was working at a church. We had a lot of kids and we would go through a lot of crayons. And the problem with that is the crayons come in a 24 count box. And you get one 24 count box and all the children are wanting to just take the box. They're saying, this box is mine, this box is mine. So we came up with an idea to separate the crayons in little to-go containers. And all we did was use Old Spice containers like this. So we're going to take a cleaned, it still has the paper on it, but you're not going to see it, but it's a clean washed spice container. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the other half of that folder that we used to create our dry erase board. This one we're going to need to use scissors. So if the kids are helping you out, make sure to use safety scissors. And you're just going to wrap it around the bottle. You can put some tape on it so it doesn't move around. And this is why I said it's not really that important if the taco seasoning or garlic seasoning label doesn't come off completely, because you're just going to cover it up anyways. Need another piece of tape to seal it. Now this is where it comes interesting. You can either allow the kids to decorate their own crayon containers, or you can just write a little note to yourself. This is Allie's crayons and these are Megan's crayons. And you can take just some of your loose end crayons, stuff a handful in, put on the easy lid, and you have a to-go crayon container for all the children, so they're not fighting over these are my crayons, these are my crayons. And if you notice, these all are pretty easy at-home how-tos that you can all do with laying around household objects, old memorabilia. It's just easy things to do if you're trying to home decorate, helping the kids out, needing to do something if you're a teacher, working in a school or a church. Just easy things to do if on a low budget.